The views and opinions expressed by the hosts and guests do not necessarily state or reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the assumptions, views, opinions, and insinuations made by the host and guests do not reflect those of the show, the management, and the network. In addition, all copyrighted material is used without permission and will be removed with notification from the rightful owners or their agent. So there.
From the deepest depths of the interweb to all the ships at sea.
You found Just Killing Time.
Why didn't you take a picture? It'll last longer.
On Radio TFI.
With your hosts, Bill Fancher, Ed Van Ness. Join the conversation. You can reach the guys at 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. On social media, search for Radio TFI USA. From a payphone, call collect.
Is that a 10-gallon hat, or are you just enjoying the show?
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Hello. 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 Hello.
Oh, good morning, kids and kittens. You found Just Killing Time on Radio TFI and the Radio TFI family of networks. It is Sunday, June 14th, 2026. From the Radio TFI Executive Tower in Queens, New York, I am Ed Van Ness. And joining us from Loserville in Texas, it's the one, the only, rooting for the wrong state in basketball, Bill Fancher. Good morning, Bill. How's it feel to be in loser state this morning?
Tarp of the morning to you, lad. I was watching Forrest Tarp last night.
Were you now? Forrest
Yeah,
Tarp.
it was pretty good.
That wasn't
And
now.
then I watched The World According to Tarp.
Did you now?
Yeah,
I mean,
all those good movies were on last night.
how many of these you got?
Oh, I got a whole lot of mo.
We're here. We'll get to Tarpgate in a minute. Look, I was a Knicks fan back in the day when I was a kid. Congratulations to the New York Knicks. They are the NBA champions. I am hesitant to hold on. There you go, Knicks.
Yeah.
Eat it. Enjoy it, I should say. They're not world champions. They're basketball leagues all over this planet. But look, it was a hard-fought series. We'll talk about it. We'll get into that a little bit in a little bit. But so Friday night, I got home. I'd been away. I'm Bill, cover your ears. I'm going to use the word. I was working.
I can still hear it.
So I got home Friday night and very late, and I turned on the TV because I wanted to see what the Kennedy Center looked like without. Now, mind you, just to get everybody caught up to speed here, I've spent the week in a place with little or no internet service. So I was in and out of the news. I mean, by the time I get back to the hotel at night, it was eat a quick dinner, off to bed. And then I'd go to my own room. But that's another story for another time. So late Friday night, I'm watching. Bill and I were actually talking late into the night, wondering why they're putting up the scaffolding. Why not just get a cherry picker out there? Like when they put the darn thing, and by the way, we're talking about the Kennedy Center taking the letters down. I won't let them go tarpless. We went. So Friday night, you could say we were tarp fishing or tarpon fishing.
Tarpaulin fishing.
Tarpaulin fishing. You already did tarpaulin. So Bill and I are both questioning, like the rest of the planet, is why are they building this structure higher? Why not just get the cherry picker out there, get a couple of sledgehammers, beat these things into submission, patch up the marble, let's move on, call it a day. Go have a Modelo.
It's Miller time.
It's Miller time. It's, So then we see the tarp. Oh. And clearly, they weren't going to allow people to have the fun and the joy and the spectacle of watching these letters come down
Okay,
one
here
at a time.
I've come to this conclusion after seeing some news yesterday. Here's a shock for you. He was playing golf on Saturday.
Stop.
So anyway, he has to go to the golf course. He has to go past the Kennedy Center. So he had the tarp up to keep from having to see it when he was going to play golf.
This is like holding a blanket up in front of yourself and telling your toddler or your dog
You're
that
going to
you've
disappear.
disappeared. Mm-hmm. And, and by the way...
We're not talking about the mentality of a rocket scientist here. We're talking the mentality of a 5-year-old.
Or a puppy.
Yes.
Or a puppy. And by the way, we all know what today is, don't we?
Oh, damn. We got to get this show done in a hurry. I got tickets to Washington. There's a UFC fight going on in Washington now. I got to get there. So let's hurry this thing along.
That Greyhound bus ain't going to wait.
I got 2 tickets to paradise.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Oh, my head, my aching head. What has this country come to? But the idea that at least there was somebody ballsy enough to stand up, sue them, and get this done. The only person remaining on the board of the Kennedy Center. I don't have her name.
And it was even funnier because she's a black woman.
Yes.
Boy, did that not shove it up his ass.
Oh, boy. And, there's really only, again, this bears repeating every week.
If you could say something to President Trump and he was going to hear you right now, what would it be?
You are a worthless pile of
And you voted for him how many times?
3 times. That was my bad. Apparently, I'm an idiot.
Oh, I love that bit. I just love that.
Apparently, you are an idiot. So, because of that,
Boot to the head.
but as always, the first step is admitting the problem. It's admitting the problem.
Then you got the 36 steps you have to go through.
Yeah, so I mean, this is a step in that direction. Where do you see the abomination that happens tonight? I saw some video. When they did the little weigh-in for the UFC fight, they did it at the Lincoln Memorial, having them come out from, and they're going to have the fighters enter from the White House.
Yeah.
I mean,
how appropriate is that?
I
wonder if they'll come in from behind a tarp.
Thanks for playing our game, Bill. Your services are no longer needed. You may.
I've been tarped.
You've been tarped. We're throwing the diamond dust around you, and out you go.
Damn.
So I'm up late Friday night. I got this one calling me from Tejas. By the way, again, we're doing Slippery Mountain Road on both tires here. Did you hear what your governor, sir?
No, I didn't vote for him.
He's still your governor.
Well.
Wheels McFadden there.
What? Yeah. What did Speed Racer say now?
First he said, Jane, get the door.
Yeah, sorry.
And
Stop this crazy thing!
but then he wanted they were starting to have Ticketmaster cancel tickets for this Game 5 for anybody who bought them from 150 miles, a zip code 150 miles
Yeah.
or more
Okay.
from
That's
San
what you're talking
Antonio.
about. Yes,
Right.
I did hear about that.
Look, in general, I'm all for keeping
there's a big surprise!
Man, I hate the fact that I showed him where that was. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids and kittens, I have a lot of regrets in my life. None bigger than that one. Look, as a general rule, I'm right there with you, keeping New Yorkers out of wherever a nice place it is that you live. I'll help you build the toll booth, and somebody go back and get an S load of dimes, and
Yeah, you got to remember, I'm about 350, 400 miles from San Antonio, so I didn't really give a tarp's ass about who won the game or not.
But Bill, here's what you're forgetting. Here in New York City, there is the East Coast, which is New York. There is the West Coast, which is L.A. And ain't nothing. Rest of it, it's all the same. It's all the same.
Same old same.
Texas, Oklahoma, Wisconsin, it don't matter. Texas is Texas. Just like people used to say to me, I'd say, have you been here before, meaning Fort Lauderdale? You go, oh, yeah, I've been here before. Sure. Where were you staying? Jacksonville? That's not here. That's 6 hours away. I love my people.
Are you Republican? Because nobody's that stupid.
Apparently, you haven't spent a lot of time in New York City now, have you?
Apparently not.
And if you have anything to say about that, kids and kittens, 754-800-CHAT, 754-800-2428. I want to get a little housekeeping done here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Those of you who paid admission, and those of you that paid, you're a fool.
No kidding.
There is a distinct possibility that this program may end after 1 hour today. It may not make it that long. One of your hosts is feeling, I believe the blood pressure has dropped a little bit. I'm not kidding here. I'm just a little loopy, more than usual.
Did you eat breakfast this morning?
I did eat breakfast.
All right, then.
It started before breakfast, then I had breakfast. I'm sitting down now, so as long as I'm not moving, I seem to be okay, but we'll see. We may go the distance. Also,
did you check your blood sugars?
Bill, how would I do that?
Oh, I can tell you how to do that real easy. It starts with a tarp.
Doesn't it always?
But you know what? Instead of watching this debacle on Paramount or whatever it's going to be on tonight, you can watch every episode of Tarp Wars.
My head hurts.
That
My
big
brain
black
hurts.
the big black guy, Tarp Vader.
Tarp Vader. I'm gonna just sit back and let it happen. He'll tire himself out at some point, and we'll continue on. You're just going to keep busting in with these, aren't you?
Every now and then.
Every now and then. You might have a whole second hour to yourself to do this stuff.
Remember what Abraham Lincoln said 77 tarps ago.
That poor bastard's got to sit there and watch the whole thing
And
from that big of a
watch the whole thing.
Let me finish.
He wants to get shot again.
Let me finish the housekeeping here. So,
okay. Sorry, too soon.
Now, that's okay. Yeah, it's too soon. Maybe he might be able to get through an entire performance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, hey now.
Yeah. Besides that, how was the show?
How was the show, Mrs. Lincoln? Just to do a little housekeeping here. Now, I am going to be, Bill, plug your ears. I'm going to use the word. I'm going to be working. Okay. From now till October, we'll be spending a lot of time, most of the time out of town. I may be home every weekend. I may not. Certainly what I know right now is that the 28th...
So the show has to suffer because of that.
The show suffers whether I'm here or not. All right, let me rephrase what I was about to say. On the 28th, I'll be up in the Adirondacks, and I'll be working on the Saturday. It's too long of a drive to come home. I don't want to drag the portable stuff with me. So I will not be doing a show on the 28th. Now, what other host on this program decide to do?
No, I can't even get the damn thing turned on. You'll just see a big white tarp.
An endless loop of
an endless
button.
loop of, yeah.
What's this red button do? All right, so the 28th, we will not be here. We're planning to be here on July 5th, and we will talk about explosions and all that. But
what's this wee shit, white boy?
You are fined 1 credit for violation of the verbal morality statute.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Just because there's fewer people in the booth doesn't give you more leeway to...
well, sometimes it happens.
Sometimes it happens, and...
you got to remember, I'm deep in the tarp of Texas.
I am hoping I pass out at some point. I am praying for it. I'm hoping my blood pressure drops like to my toes, and
well, then you'll have to have somebody perform CP tarp.
They don't even have to make sense anymore, do they?
No, they don't.
No, they don't. Okay. I just want to be clear. I just want to be clear on the rules we're playing by here. That it's okay. So anyway, as things go on, I don't have the full schedule, but we will keep you posted. I will be, no matter what happens in September, we will be doing football, no matter what. If I got to drag the full studio with me, it's going to happen. Football picks and
sure thing, Kimosabi.
You doubt me. You question me. You doubt my abilities.
No, I don't doubt that. I just don't. No matter what the hell I do, I can't win.
Well, that's not my problem. It may be my fault, but it's certainly not my problem. So, once again, congratulations to the New York Knickerbockers, champions of the NBA. Go Vegas Golden Knights, because hockey is tonight, and we're looking forward to that. That series has been fantastic. Also, by the way, congratulations, Elon Musk, the first trillionaire. SpaceX went public.
Yeah, and you know it's going to tank.
I'm sure it's not going to tarp.
You got one in there.
Oh, I slid one in there. It hurt a little bit. I slid her in there. Excuse me. Yeah, you can talk.
I can. But whether I will or not's another story.
Yeah, so let's keep talking about me, because I happen to enjoy that.
Yeah, because why not?
Why not? So I'm going to be on this job until October. We're going to be nothing in New York City, which is great, because right now you got the World Cup, which is creating its own set of havoc. They're playing in what is normally known as MetLife Stadium, but for this, it's New York, New Jersey Stadium, because if you ain't paying FIFA, you ain't getting your name on it.
No, you're not.
So they had to go to the generic name. From what I understand, the U.S. men's team won their opening match against whoever it was. I think it was Paraguay. Ladies and gentlemen, Bill Fancher, a number one soccer guy.
Soccer is a completely un-American sport. It sucks.
Really?
It's a communist plot to overtake the world.
Please explain how, and in detail.
Any Any sport that doesn't allow you to use your hands is communist.
Is it now?
Yes, it is. Look it up.
I will.
You'll find it in the Tarpon Wagnall's dictionary.
For Bill Fancher, I'm Ed. See ya! You nasty son of a bitch, you.
My mother used to call me that. Hey!
Hey now. Yep. So anyway, let's get back to the stuff we normally talk about.
Which is nothing.
Which is nothing, which is kind of the whole point of the show. It's just killing time. So, speaking of, obviously, I'm an idiot. We have.
Oh, there's a surprise! I just couldn't get to it in time.
But she's my favorite and will be for quite some time. So I've chopped up a little video here. It was one report, but I put it in 3 different sections of a number of people who are rethinking their political affiliations. Ladies and gentlemen.
How are they now?
Oh, yeah. Some more MAGA regrets.
I really don't understand tariffs. Honestly, I just know they f***ed us up.
All we heard was drill, drill, drill during the election, and now all we're getting is drilled into the dirt with these prices.
If you could talk to President Trump directly right now, what would you tell him?
Should you want me to really say it on air? I say, you. And I don't mean to be disrespectful to any leader, but he's disrespectful to us, and he doesn't care.
What you just heard right there, those are all former Trump voters from right here in Ohio. And right now, they're souring on President Trump.
The average American is struggling to make ends meet right now. And nobody wants to hear the war's almost over. Nobody wants to hear it's going to get better. You've had a year to make it better at this point. Make it better. Make America great again, right?
Yeah, so from what I understand, the war will be ended about a week ago. That's the latest tally I have on the cards that I keep handy.
What? He lied to us?
Oh, Bill, clutch those pearls. Clutch those pearls, baby. Beauregard, bring the fainting sofa over.
Man.
For Miss Bell here.
Go figure.
Who knew? Who'd have thunk it? Who'd have guessed?
You know, I didn't realize that there were this many gullible people in this country.
Oh, but wait.
Hey.
Wait, there's more.
White working class voters propelled Trump to victory across the Midwest.
A vote for Trump is a vote to keep those manufacturing jobs in America and add a lot of jobs.
But for rank and file union members like Annette Dombrowski, whose factory is shutting down because manufacturing is moving to China, President Trump's campaign promises are ringing hollow.
He promised to impose tariffs that would bring back American manufacturing. How do you feel about those tariffs and how they've impacted you?
Well, obviously it didn't work now, did it?
You've had a couple months to try and get a new job. What has that process been like?
Depressing. Since January, I have been applying, and it got so bad that I almost had a breakdown in March. I actually have panic attacks.
That's right, kids and kittens. You voted for him, you got him. Here's the man who's making sure you can't buy chopped meat to make hamburgers, but he's spending how many millions of dollars to throw a big old birthday party with muscle-bound goons on the front lawn of your house, by the way.
I long for those good old days.
It was like yesterday. You got to follow up with that, Bill. You just don't do that. It was like it was yesterday.
I got to follow it up when Obama was president.
A black man? Ain't having a black man.
Was he? Nobody told me. I wouldn't have voted for him. Oh no!
This was a Radio TFI news break. This just in, ladies and gentlemen, President Barack Obama was black. This has been a Radio TFI news break. Stay tuned to this station for more details.
Lordy, lordy, lordy.
How? Who knew? Who knew?
Yeah, who knew? Put your hand down, Barb.
We know he was only half black, but that the joke doesn't go nearly as well.
No, sorry.
Manny. No, I can't. I can't.
No,
I can't.
no,
No.
see, yeah,
Stop me.
You're going to get yourself in trouble.
Oh, stop me before I joke again.
Uh-huh.
So here's the wind up in the pitch. Here's the final part of this. And I feel bad for these people, but when you voted for this nitwit 3 times.
Yeah. See, now, when I was in the Navy, the way you did things, it took 3 times. See one, do one, teach one. Okay, apparently these people skipped step number 2.
It's going to happen even in the best of him. But Elon Musk is a trillionaire because why? He's got government funding.
Yeah, and because stupid people buy Teslas.
No, this is with SpaceX. Oh, Tesla has government funding
but
too.
SpaceX, look it up. SpaceX lost $1 billion last year.
And it will always lose money.
Yes, look it up. So yeah, let's get into that IPO. You're better off buying stock in Coke and Pepsi or Mrs. Fields, or for that, the tarp industry.
Of course. And not the little ones. You got to buy the big tarps.
Oh, you got to buy the big tarps.
The roof side.
See, and here's what was funny was I made a joke on Friday when Ed and I were talking about. I said they were putting all the stuff up and they're starting to rain. It was starting to rain, and I said they're rolling the tarp out. Boy, did I have that right.
That was my joke. It was my joke. I said it too.
Yeah, go ahead and take credit for it. Yeah, go ahead, you communist.
And I threw diamond dust in there too. And
yeah, you had the diamond dust.
I had the tarp one too. So
yeah, well, go figure.
So what I heard over the news in the past 24 hours is that part of the problem with SpaceX triggering this huge IPO is that a lot of 401ks will immediately latch onto it.
There goes your retirement.
But it doesn't make money.
Exactly.
Okay. It's not going to affect mine, I don't believe. I hope not, because otherwise I got to do the W word until
you need to call your administrator of your 401 and say, "Do not invest in this crap."
Well, mine is pretty simple anyway. I keep it very simple.
Yeah.
I had a joke
you have
for
it
that.
You have it in Bitcoin.
I have it in. I've got it all tied up in Trump Bibles and watches.
Oh, you're set, dude. You're set.
I'll tell you what. I got a warehouse full of
each 401 started, you get a free pair of sneakers.
Let's finish up with what these poor deluded people have to say.
And Chris Tackett, a truck driver who voted for President Trump 3 times, says he's no longer a fan of the president.
He's backtracked on every single pitch point he had during his election. He's backtracking on. I think it was all smoke and mirrors during the second election. I think Trump is more concerned with getting even with his opponents this time around than he was looking out for the average Joe that supported him. And yeah, I'm just disappointed.
Wow.
Sorry, I hit the dings one too many times. That was my bad.
Yeah, I guess you did.
Apparently, I'm an idiot.
Well,
yes.
That guy is definitely waiting for this.
Boxes here.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So it's Again, the good news is a lot of people are starting to see this. Briefly, let's talk about California.
You had to be hit in the head with a friggin' hammer before you realized what this dumbass was doing.
Or bowling ball, like Fred Flintstone.
Well, you know.
It's a throwback to
Either
last
way.
week. The Dap and Dot.
Pretty much. It's Barney Rubble. What an actor.
What an actor. I'll tell you what.
Why he hasn't won an Academy Award, I don't know.
Brings me to tears every time I see him.
I know.
So right now, Spencer Pratt came in third in the race for LA mayor. Top two finishers going to a runoff in November. Of course, now the Republicans are screaming and yelling that it's rigged. Oh, it's rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. Mike Johnson, when asked about it, Squeaker of the House, and I stole that from Jimmy Kimmel.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just instinctively know that. Instinctively. Can you show any proof? What proof? No.
It's so diabolical, you can't prove it. Well, then shut the hell up!
So now let's go to the situation where in the race for governor in California, one of the top two finishers was a Republican, or is a Republican. So let's break this down a little bit. So you're saying this is on the same ballot, right, Bill? If you're in, actually,
pretty much.
If you're in LA, it's the same ballot.
Look, you go into the voting booth and you pull that tarp, and then you vote.
I didn't even see that one coming.
Well, you didn't.
I didn't look left. I didn't look right.
You just stepped right out in the street.
I'll learn my lesson. What is it? Do one, learn one.
See one, do one, teach one.
That's the one. That's the one. So in LA, now they're screaming and yelling about, the ballot should be counted on election day.
They are!
Well, the system they use is that you can register to vote on election day.
You could do that in Minnesota when I was up there.
Many places you can do that. So, as usual, their big thing is, well, he was ahead on election day. And then all these votes came in. Yes.
Go figure. Who'd have thunk it?
It takes a while to count.
And then he slid right into third.
I think I just slid my pants, but again, another story for another time. So, of course, all the votes catch up. Now, the Republican for governor, now that's fine. That's fine.
Oh no, there's no.
And what you have to keep in mind, most of California, now LA is it's as blue as it gets. But the rest of the state is not. So the fact that, yes, you can have a Republican do well in the rest of the state and then not do well in the city and county and the idea of Los Angeles.
You have 12 million people in LA County.
Yeah. So they're yapping and screaming about that.
It's amazing how when he wins, it was great, and then it was by a landslide. But when he loses, it was rigged. I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Neither is he. But
no, apparently not.
But you know what it is? Unlike the nice people have come to their senses in what we just saw and listened to, they were buying into all this. Oh, it's got to be rigged. What do you mean it's got to be rigged? How many times?
If the Democrats were that smart, his ass would have never been in the White House in the first place.
Except if we were that clever, how did you win, you goofball?
Yeah.
Speaking of, and I don't watch this guy on CNN except for occasionally I see the clips. Scott Jennings is his name. He's on the Abby Phillips show on CNN. So let's take a look at what Scott Jennings has to say. They were talking about the Kennedy Center and the name on the wall and it coming down. And what was that thing they put up in front of it? I can't think of the word. What's the word?
A shower curtain.
That's the one. They put the shower curtain up. Boy, there's got to be a shorter one-syllable word for that, but I'll be gosh darned if I can think of it.
We'll try to figure it out.
Take a listen to this goon. Oh, you know what? I should probably play it so the goon is...
You should probably cue it up.
Cue it up, yeah.
How about Congress establish the Kennedy Center as a memorial for John F. Kennedy, and that it is illegal for him to slap his name on it? That is why people are upset
Look,
about
here's
it.
the deal. He took an interest in this.
What about the law, Scott?
Well, what about it? He took an interest in it.
What about it?
Who cares? Here's what I see. Here's what I see.
We're abiding by the law.
Who cares? The law.
It's just a law.
The law.
Laws were made to be broken.
Apparently. Boy, and they're really good at it, too.
Aren't they, though?
Laws are important.
There's a song that keeps coming to mind for me. Take Me Home, Tarpey Roads.
We're at a point now where the pain is so much that you almost don't feel it now.
You're getting anesthetized.
I'm really rethinking. Listen to more of these tarp puns or go put my finger back between those two big heavy doors. And
this time put your head between the door.
At this moment in time, it's a toss-up, but I get the feeling as we move on down the road, it's all right. So Scott Jennings and this other goon whose name I don't know, and quite frankly, I don't care. They're talking about the people out there waiting for the name to come down. Okay.
And what is it that Democrats do for fun on a Friday night? These haters stand out on the street screeching about a name.
Wow, haters.
Unbelievable.
To your
You know what? I'm with Scott too. Like you gotta have a very little going on in your life on a Friday night, and you're standing in front of the thing whistling. I mean,
as opposed to
he's not wrong.
Yeah, but let's think about all the people who dress up in MAGA clothes and MAGA this and MAGA that, and are jumping around outside of along a motorcade where Trump, if he sees them at all, he ain't gonna care, you know. But that's fine. You got the dude who walks around in a suit made to look like a brick wall. Side note, they had some Republican convention or something the other day, and they decided to bring an elephant in, you know, because it's the symbol of
Yes,
the
I
GOP.
saw that. That was hilarious.
And as the elephant was walking in, all of a sudden, I gots to go. And it went right there on the floor.
Pretty much summed up the Republican Party right there.
Gallons of elephant pee. But you know what they had to put down on the floor, don't you?
They had to put down a tarp.
No, sawdust. You would have thought a tarp, but it was actually...
Well, they put a tarp over top of it.
No, they didn't.
Because a tarp always has to cover something. You can't just put a tarp down by itself.
And yet they didn't.
I think that's technically illegal.
I'm going to keep doing this until his head explodes as he tries to justify. By the way, speaking of things that need a tarp over it, guess what is now full of green algae and is springing leaks? Go on.
Oh no, the reflecting lake, as he likes to refer to it. Gee, let's see if we can figure this out. Well, we drain it, paint it, and fix it all up, and then we run the water back in from the Potomac River! From the river! Oh no! Algae forms because we put the water back in it from the Potomac River! How damn smart are you?
You okay?
I am now.
Did they really do that from the Potomac?
Yeah! Okay, here's the backstory to it. Back in 2012, when Obama, I said the dirty word, sorry, but when he was
black man.
they were fixing it all up and everything else, and they didn't want to fill it back up with fresh water from the water supply. They thought that would not be a good thing to do because of the drought conditions and everything else. So they started pumping it in from the Potomac Basin. So, well, you know what? It's a river. Go figure. When you have stagnant water, no circulation, algae's going to form. It's called biology.
Be quiet. Somebody might hear you.
Yeah.
You know what we spent on that? Do you know how much?
I
have it right here.
30 or 40 cents anyway.
$14 million.
Yeah, and it was originally going to be done for $1 million. So this the company that took the Trump names off must have been the same one that painted the reflecting pool.
The quote I have here is, when the $14 million renovation of the reflecting pool renovations were completed last week, El Presidente Trump praised it as, quote, beautiful, clean water, unquote.
Just like that clean coal.
Apropos of nothing, because it's the last thing I have written down, and after this, I'm
just
walking on a
wing
highway. We're winging it, man. We're at that point, we are officially just killing time.
Whose line is it anyway?
I hope it's not mine. You know, it tastes the same whether your dollar bill, whether the bill rolled up and stuck in your nose is a 20 or 100 or a 1. It really doesn't matter. I once knew a guy who wouldn't do it with anything under a 20. I swear. Yeah, we'll roll up the dollar. What? No, man, get a 20. What? Here's a 50. Have fun. This is from Senator John Ossoff out of Georgia. Quote, he's trying to put his face on the money. He's building a monument to himself. He's doing these things now because no one will honor him when he's gone, because he's a failed president and a national disgrace. What do you think he's talking about?
I wonder.
Don't wonder.
Could it be Donald J. Tarp?
Donald.
Zing! A fastball at the head.
My brain
high and inside.
My hand is hovering over the red button right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's hovering. That, ladies and gentlemen, concludes the prepared portion of my program. And I didn't have a chance to put a lot together this week because, again, I was... So let's talk about... I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. I don't know if you can see my...
Get attacked by a bear?
Can you see my neck?
Yeah, I see your neck, but I don't see anything wrong with it.
You don't see all the marks there?
Oh,
right
it looks like a seatbelt mark.
Okay, so what that is me scratching. So, we're up in...
You know, there's a simple solution to that.
Stay home.
Don't scratch.
Don't scratch. Well, hold on. Let me write that down.
Yes.
Don't
scratch.
Scratch. Maybe I should put a tarp on it. You think that would have...
Probably.
So, we're currently, this past week, we're operating a place about an hour north of New York City. Harriman State Park, a place called Bear Mountain. And we're using actual summer camps that are no longer being used. So we're in the woods, there's skeeters, there's everything, but I'm in a van. Now, I've been wearing all week a windbreaker to A, keep the sun off my arms, and B, help me with the bugs.
You don't want that farmer's tan.
Yeah, there's that too. So I'd be sitting in certain places. I'd have to roll the window down in the van. Now, I'm in an air-conditioned van with windows up and all that. By the end of Tuesday, I realized I have all these bumps on my neck. Well, the only place that was exposed was my neck closest to the window. Well, I mean, my blood apparently is top of the line French cuisine in the skeeter world. And boy, inappropriate, but So I realize now I've gotten eaten alive there, and of course I started scratching at it.
What's the cure for that?
Don't scratch.
Okay.
I have it written down here.
I'll send you a prescription if you need one.
Thank you. I will. It's most certainly. So now we're up in these woods, and we're surrounded by nature, trees, and all that. So when I got up there Monday, we're starting to do our shuttling people around. Everything's a couple of miles apart, so we're moving cast and crew. So one of the first rides I did, I've got some of the crew with me, and they're talking about an email that had been sent out. I didn't see it over the weekend about a family of bears, and they were surprised. And I said, "It's Bear Mountain. It's in the name. It's right there.
You dumbasses!
It is right there." So as the week progressed, at the main set, there was also a little area where the trucks parked and the catering was set up and all that. People kept seeing a cub. That's a baby bear for those of you not familiar.
Was it Ernie Banks?
It was not, nor was it Leo DeRocher. But by the way, when I first became aware of Leo DeRocher, he was a manager for the Cubs. I always associated him with the Cubs.
With the Dodgers.
That's neat. With the Cubs. I just told the story how I associate them.
Well,
make a note.
Ain't that special? Ed says Leo DeRocher was a Cub. Okay.
Thank you.
And look,
now, next time, use a pen. Use a pen next time.
Is that what this is? I said I've got thousands of these all over the house. I never knew what the hell they were for.
See one, do one,
teach
one. So there's all this chatter on the radio. Oh, there's a baby bear. There's a baby bear. Ed, do you want to see the baby bear? No, Ed does not want to see the baby bear for a number of reasons. Well, hold on, Bill. Don't ruin it.
No, okay.
Here's why. Oh, but he's small till he stands up on his hind legs and gets hungry. Then he's big. Second of all, he's got a mama bear. Guess what? Mama bear's looking for him. Later on, it was, oh, we spotted Mama. She's skinny. Okay, now you've got a hungry Mama bear looking
I was
for
going
her.
to say, now she's hungry.
No, it wants no part. And we actually have 2 snake wranglers on this there. And they're catching, because it's the woods. Not James Woods, but the woods nonetheless. And it started as a joke, but I'm now being serious.
I got that. Oh, I got it.
You take this, you take the pen, you write it down. What started as a joke for me, I'm kind of serious now because these people aren't learning. I keep telling them the same thing. And Bill, don't you dare step on this. I keep telling them the same thing. If the bear's not wearing a hat and a tie with a sidekick named Boo Boo, I am not interested.
Or a picnic basket.
Hey, Boo Boo buddy. There's Ranger Smith. He's got a picnic basket. As always, if you can do Yogi Bear, that means you can do... That also means you can do Ed Norton and Barney Rubble.
Exactly.
And I am happy to provide the example. Hey, Boo Boo. Hey, Ralphie boy. Hey, Fred.
Yeah, but Barney Rubble, what an actor,
What
man.
an actor.
He had a range. I'm telling you, he had a range.
I did that for one of the young actors the other day. A couple of them.
He had no idea what you were doing.
No, when I said Ed Norton, he said, Ed Norton?
Who's Ed?
He's thinking,
Norton?
No, he knows who Edward Norton is.
Yeah, he's thinking the actor.
I said, no, Ed Norton from The Honey. That's Jackie Gleason. He played the pal. He played Art Carney. He played... Just cover me with a tarp and leave me in the fucking woods, okay?
Just roll me up and toss me down by the bears.
There's just no... I kept telling people, forget the hotel. We're going to pitch a tent in the woods and try our luck. I am... So anyway, so that's been part of my week. And bears and bugs and snakes.
Lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my.
Oh, my. I've met some wonderful people this week. It's a nice crew. By the way, Bill, you're going to hate this.
Oh, no.
For this week. I still have my hotel room. I can go. My hotel runs from this past Monday till this coming Thursday night, Friday morning.
Oh, okay.
That's not the worst part. I'm also getting paid for Saturday and Sunday.
Of course you are.
Of course,
communist. This is why hamburger costs $42 a pound.
No, this is why Netflix costs.
Yeah, exactly.
754-800 chat 754-800-2428. Bill, you got to start doing those phone numbers.
Well, you can numbers. What's wrong with you?
I forgot you're retired, man.
Yeah, that was part of my job. I don't need no stinking numbers. Numbers. I don't need no stinking numbers.
Oh, by the way, you'll be happy to know I got official documentation in the mail. I'm a free man as far as the finger goes. Everything has been officially.
Oh, I am too. But she's in the other room, so I'm.
Hey now!
I can't seem to get rid of this. Let's see. How do you do that? Don't scratch.
Don't scratch.
Actually, it's don't scratch, repeat.
I come here every Sunday voluntarily. Nobody pushes me.
Did you hear that they've got William Shatner lined up? They were going to do a new Star Tarp.
Mommy. And my mother's been gone for 27 years.
My brain hurts.
My brain does hurt. I show up here every damn Sunday to please somebody reach out, put a comment in something.
You should have looked on Netflix last night. They were doing the top 20 Monty Python skits, not skits, but the terms and words and stuff. Yeah,
terms
type
and
of
words.
Things. Yeah. Well, that type of thing was.
Wait a minute.
Something. How can I have something with a lot of less spam?
Wait a second. What do you mean Netflix was doing that?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. YouTube was doing that.
No, somebody put a video out on YouTube.
Okay, I have a tarp. Oh no! I have a tarp over my head.
Please, Barb.
Coming in out of nowhere. Whack! A double down the right field line.
He slid into
third with a tarple.
He slid into a ton of blood. Tell you what's been odd, what's been popping up in my social media streams, my algorithm, if you will.
Tarps?
I'm seeing a lot.
You asked for that.
Really, pretty much any time I open my mouth today is going to be an invitation for that now, isn't it? There's
Kinda.
really no rhyme. Not kinda. No. There's no kinda to that. There's no rhyme or reason to this. You've latched onto this like the leech you are. And moving on ever so gingerly. So my algorithm keeps showing me stuff of pitchers hitting batters and batters throwing bats at pitchers. I'm getting a lot of weird baseball. I'm getting a lot of weird baseball plays. One of these days, I'm going to put these all together, and we're just going to spend a month just going
through them.
Build the umpire thing. X the umpire. I'm trying to build that up, but I can't. Every time I start to put stuff together, things happen. Like I get a job, and it's just wait. Next baseball season. We're doing it next baseball season.
Are you?
You know why? Because guess what I'll be?
Still working.
I want to say no. It's 9 to 5.
It's and it's even it's in the odds.
It's not like I know. You know, this is something. Speaking of, while we have a couple of minutes, hold on, my chairs. We could go on one of those new betting sites where you can create your own bet.
You're the only one betting, so what's the deal?
But if I can get somebody to bet on whether or not I'll actually be retired by the end
October?
of the year.
Oh, yeah. Shit. Give me some odds on that one.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation of the verbal morality statute.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Shit. Did I say shit? Shit.
You are fined 1 credit for a violation.
Clearly, this is how we're going to finish out the hour.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
And down comes the tarp.
So now the decision has to be made, William. What did I say at the beginning of this broadcast?
I don't know. I've slept since then.
I know you don't actually listen to it.
No, I don't.
Well, there was mention even before we turned on the big generator with the big tubes. By the way, we have 6 hamsters running the generator out back and at Radio TFI to broadcast. But I was feeling a little lightheaded. Remember that part?
Yeah, you feeling a little logy, or are you getting a little better?
I'm wondering what I want to do here now. I got a couple minutes to decide.
The Journey song comes to mind. Don't Tart Believin'?
Tart Believin', yeah. You know, other than writing, there's something else you can do with a pen. You can stick it right in the side of your head. And if you take off the one side, you can direct which way the blood spreads.
Yeah, you can direct the flow.
So what do you think? I think, you know what? I am feeling still a little logy, but I powered through here.
Yeah, come on.
But I think...
You can do it!
No, I can't.
You can do it!
So I think... But not right now. But I think that we are going to wrap it up here today. I'm feeling a little not so great. So once we come to the end of the hour here, we're gonna cut it short today because your boy is feeling a little. I powered through as much as I could here, and
get back in that bag.
And I want to play. I really, truly do. But hopefully I'll feel a little better. Next week we'll have a little bit more for you kids and kittens. But that is, as we're coming up here, we're getting close. But we are going to do an abridged version today, just for 1 hour. And that's all I got to say about that.
You're disappointing our millions of listeners.
Go out and buy SpaceX stocks. What can I say?
That's what I was going to suggest.
Buy a tarp. Go hide in the woods. Play with the bears. What can I tell
That's it.
You know, I can only do so much. I mean, it's, you know, it's. I've already had a change.
Oh, good. We're only going to do an hour. I got time to catch my flight to Washington. Oh yes, I'm out of here.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to end it early today. We appreciate you coming by, and you know, I'm sure I'll feel better next week. For Bill the Tarp Man Fancher. Go ahead, Bill. Say it one more time, quickly. You have a few seconds.
Take 2 tarps and call me in the morning.
I'm Ed. I'm embarrassed. See ya!
Bill, f you.